Okay, good afternoon. We are going to go over how to set up your entire Firestorm Odin or Firestorm Scalper V5. I'm going to make this known right now that it does not matter whichever bot you use, the setup process is going to be the same, except for Scalper V5 does not have a license key and Firestorm Odin does have a license key at the moment. So with that being said, the only difference between those two is Scalper V5 will have this DLL file right here, and Firestorm Odin Firestorm Odin will have the DLL file. Firestorm Scalper V5 will not. So you will still do the copy and pasting the same exact way and saving your set files. Just one will have that extra file and the other one will not. It comes down to you just following the steps, keeping it super simple for yourself. You don't need to know the terminology of every single little thing. This is like baking a cake. You just follow what the directions say. You're not looking into the cake thinking, what does icing mean and where did icing originate from? That's not what we're doing here. You're literally following the steps that we're teaching you, and that's it. This is just like baking a cake. You're following a recipe. You're following a training. This is, some people will like this or not. This is like going to school, following the textbook rules, following exactly what you need to do. Did you know all the terminology and words and like have this big dictionary? No, you didn't. But when you have a step-by-step tutorial video, it will help ease things for you, make it a lot easier for you to be able to walk through this step by step. This is actually the second time I'm making this video. Not because the first one wasn't good enough, but it's like I think people wanted to hear me say it again and maybe see if I missed anything. So we're gonna go through with that all right now. Sorry, I talk with my hands a little bit, but I want you to be able to see me. That's also why I do that, because some people doze off, some people just go do their own thing, and then they come back and say it was never mentioned. And after they watched the video a couple times, they're like, oh, it was mentioned, I missed it. So that's no problem, guys. Please take the time to watch this video a couple times. A lot of people think you need to one and done. That's not how this is. You definitely want to take a couple times, especially if you're a beginner, to watch this video, because there's many different buttons I'm clicking and things I'm doing that you're going to need to play, stop, go do it on your computer, then come back, play, stop, go do it on your computer. And this is just how it works. This is how I learned in the past. I actually learned this on my own. I learned how to be a coder, developer, and I also learned how to be a day trader. I'm going to be honest, I did take a course or two in the past. I personally wasn't into the whole courses thing. I was self-taught. It took me years to learn. I have definitely shortcutted it for a lot of beginner traders with my step-by-step training and with everything I provide. So with that being said, let's get over this. Let's get right into it. We're going to make this simple for you. I literally bought this computer for this purpose. I did not buy this computer because I use it all that much. It's actually really cool to have handy, to be honest. It's a Windows Surface Pro 7 Plus, and it has the keyboard and the pen. And it is really a tablet. It's like a huge tablet, and it has a keyboard. You can definitely use this. I want to say it was like $400 or $500 on Amazon. If you get all the little parts and gadgets that go with it, it goes upwards of $800. You can use this if you want. If you want to use an iMac, you definitely could do that as well. Because remember, no matter what, you're going to be having some sort of VPS. So whether it's the VPS within Metatrader 4 or the VPS on forexvps.com. So let's head there right now. Act like all these are not here right now, because I did this so it would save us a couple hours from being on here, because it was a little slower with my internet. I'm actually on vacation and I'm at our other house up north, and it's a mountain house. So the service isn't all that spectacular. Now, Forex VPS. A lot of people ask me, what is a VPS? A VPS is basically something that's going to host your bot, your Metatrader 4. So what you're going to do first is you're not going to download all these things onto your computer. You're going to come to Forex VPS and you're going to open up a VPS. You're going to open up a VPS for yourself. I always suggest doing this. It's the best way to do it. It's just trust me on it. Like, I don't go with other VPS companies. I don't care how cheap they are. They are not the quality that you would get with Forex VPS. Not only do you get really good quality with Forex VPS, they have tons of amazing Trustpilot reviews. They have an amazing customer service box that comes up here at the bottom. Let me see if I can refresh this. It might be after hours, so it might not come up because they are closed right now. But they literally have VPSs all throughout the world. Oh, here you go. Here is their chat box. They are seriously so helpful. I asked them if they do step-by-step setup tutorials. They said that they do. They have people that you can pay to help you set up your VPS. So if you don't want to set up your VPS, you want somebody to do it for you, they totally can. You will use, if you have an iMac, you will use Microsoft Desktop Remote app on your iMac. So you would have to go to the App Store and download Microsoft Desktop Remote. If you are on Windows, I'm pretty sure it is a Microsoft or Windows Desktop Remote as well. If you want the Windows version, we have our lead developer. She is amazing. She made a whole tutorial video on it. So I'm not going to go over a setup of a VPS. I am going to tell you this is where you can go to get a VPS. But when you go through the setup of a VPS, she has a whole video on it. So that's in the step-by-step training. That's a whole separate gig. So if you want to stop this and go watch that first and get your VPS set up and then come back to this video, strongly suggest doing that so you're not feeling like information overload. So you can go get a VPS from Forex VPS. That's what I use. That's what I love using. I have the $34 monthly plan. Never had a hiccup, never had a problem. They do have a 14-day money back guarantee if you don't like it. However, I love it. I have multiple VPSs with them. I am not affiliated with them. No, I'm not promoting this because I have an affiliate link. No, I don't have an affiliate links. A lot of people ask me to go get one and I'm like, no, I'm just not into it. I would like to be very honest, and I don't want people to think I'm just like affiliate links for every single little thing and I'm getting paid for it. I'm not getting paid to promote Forex VPS. I just personally really like their VPSs. So now when you get your Forex VPS set up, you're going to also come to Discord. You're going to go to Discord/download or discord.com/download. You're going to download Discord. This is telling me download Discord for Windows because it knows I'm on a Windows. Yours will say download Discord for Mac if you're on a Mac. So it will tell you exactly what to do. See, there's also an iOS and Android download for your phone. There's a Mac download. There's Linux download. So you can get Discord. Discord is going to be where obviously everything is. If you're watching this openly on YouTube, we do have a Discord community. You're watching this in the Discord community, you're already in the Discord community and you got everything. So with that being said, you want to make sure you have Discord downloaded. You'll get access to that. You'll get access to our Discord server. As you can see, I have a ticket open here because when you first join, you're going to see this and it's going to say read now. And that's all you're going to see. You're not going to see any other channels. You're not going to see anything here on the side. You're initially just going to see read now, and it says, welcome all new members. So happy to have you here. Please go to the step-by-step training, and that's usually after you're added. And it says, welcome to Firestorm Trading. We see you purchased the Firestorm Odin bot because we are in the Odin server right now. So the same method applies for the Scalper V5. setup, as you can see over here, if you click on Scalper V5, it's the same thing. You have to message our moderator. They will accept you. It does not take a full 48 hours. You are usually accepted within 24 hours or less. And if it takes 48 hours, that means we have a lot of members coming in, but you will definitely be accepted. Definitely be patient, but we haven't really had that issue. Now, when you sign up, you will send Beth, the head Firestorm support, at the moment, your receipt. She will get your receipt and she'll get you accepted. And we had a lot of people that weren't following that step. They wouldn't send the receipt and then they were getting mad because they didn't get accepted within 24 hours. And I'm like, you didn't send your receipt. We can't accept you into something that you didn't pay for. And the reason why we do this is because a lot of people like to just share the Discord link and skip the whole process. And we had a lot of scammers trying to get into our Discord, trying to scam our members, and it just turned into a mess. So we now have to go through this process manually. We personally don't like going through this process because we just want to be able to have it open for you guys, for the people that actually purchase, and you're just immediately in. But unfortunately, there's a lot of scammers in the world, and there's a lot of scammers in this niche. And it's very sad because even coming into this niche, I thought it was going to be like such a cool community, and some parts of it were very like shocking. And I get messages about it all the time. A lot of people were like, "Oh my goodness, you're like the most legit company I've seen out there." I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm like being honest. If you look at some of our comments and our testimonials and stuff like that, people are completely shocked that Firestorm provides what they provide, and it's like actually what it is. And you'll get access to, like I said, the Discord community and everything. So if you're watching this publicly on YouTube, that's what this is. And this is what Firestorm is about. We have an announcements tab. We have the Firestorm Odin download. Like I said, you will have the step-by-step setup video. This SLM DLL, you're going to need this for Firestorm Odin. So let's say we're just going to go over Firestorm Odin. Just know that Firestorm Scalper V5s has the same exact identical setup. So everything you see in here, they'll have the same thing geared towards that bot and those settings and those results. It'll have its own results tab, its own risk management tab, its own customer support tab, its own Q&A tab, everything, terminology, all of it. It will have it all on its own little server. So this is just Firestorm Odin. Just to keep this video short, we're going to go over that right now because that's our most popular bot. A lot of people really like it. So Firestorm Odin, the SLM DLL, you will click download. And when you download that, it will go right to your computer down here. And you will put it right to your drag and drop it right to your desktop. The reason why I have the prop firm up here is because we're going to be talking about that later. But first, I wanted to get you into the Discord community and understanding what we are talking about over here. So sorry. My phone is probably going to go off a lot. So you're going to download the DLL. As you can see, I have it right over here. That is going to activate your license key. So make sure you download that. And remember, when you download the DLL, you will put it into the libraries folder. So what we are going to do is, since we're already downloading Firestorm Odin and Firestorm Odin V2, which we are going to be uploading Firestorm Odin V3 today. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm recording this before we drop Firestorm Odin V3, so you know how to upload it. So we actually did some cool updates with it, and we will kind of be skimming through that. And when you join, you will get obviously the in-depth tutorial, but this is just how to set it up and how to keep it simple for you. So we do have a how to download, how to install Firestorm Odin V2. I know you're going to ask now, Firestorm Odin V3, are you going to make a separate video? No, because it's the identical thing. It's just showing you how to set it up like what I'm doing right now in this video. Now, the license key, you will go to customer support and you will open up a ticket. So once you get everything downloaded, you're going to go to the customer support tab. You're going to open a ticket right here. Once you create that ticket, you will come up here and read the rules. Not the rules, but basically what's going on in Firestorm. Because a lot of you think that we're up at 3 o'clock in the morning and are freaking out in our inboxes that we aren't answering you immediately. We are real people. We are not people that are robots. We have lives. We are people that I have kids myself. Members in Firestorm have kids and families as well. So we're just like you guys. We just learn different skills, we learn different things, and now we're teaching you. So with that being said, we are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's great because Monday through Friday is when the market's open. On the weekends, we all have off. Every trader has off on the weekends unless you're trading cryptocurrency, and that's just your gig. So 24 to 48 hours, you will get a response. Honestly, it's a lot quicker than that. Way quicker than that. That's just worst comes to worst with tons of messages. And honestly, we've been having a crazy amount of people joining daily. So we are obviously bringing on more support, bringing on more members, doing more to make it quicker and quicker and quicker because we are blowing up. And we were expecting this, but honestly, we weren't expecting it as fast as it's happening because so many people are word of mouth talking about it and referring their friends. And we also have a referrals program where you make $2.99 off of each and every referral. So a lot of people love doing that. So this is how you will handle your license key. You will get your license key from here. You can bring general questions here about the Firestorm products. We do not give financial advice. We don't do live setups. I'm making you this video right now. This is technically your live setup if you think about it. So when you come down here, you create your support ticket. I already have one created. So let's go to it. This is the support ticket I created as a demo for you guys. And here is the license key that Cindy gave me. So Cindy's our lead developer. She is not customer support. She is our lead developer. We have our customer support tab. We have our customer support on our website. She is not customer support, so please don't like blow her up. She's our lead developer. She answers back with license keys and very, very technical questions. So you will hear from her as she's called into the picture. So I just want to let you know that. And here is, she sent me Firestorm Odin V3 because I didn't have it downloaded on this computer yet. So she just sent it to me. She's not going to send that to you through here. You are already going to get access to that right here in the Firestorm Odin download tab. We will be changing this shortly. We're actually going to leave Firestorm Odin V2 because a lot of people really like it. We're just going to add Firestorm Odin V3 right down here, and that's going to be it. And we're also going to update set files that match Firestorm Odin V3. So we have Firestorm Odin V2 set files. Then there's going to be Firestorm Odin V3 NOS 100 set files. So they'll be separated by the V2 and V3 set files. So make sure you pay attention to that and make sure you choose whatever one you want to. Firestorm Odin still works amazing. The V2 version works outstanding. We just added some exciting things to it that we thought would be cool and just organized it a little bit more. And that's why we have Firestorm Odin V3. Do they work identical? Yes, they do work identical. We just made things a little more clear and made things a little bit better. And that's what we do. We update, we move on, but that doesn't mean the previous version is now trash because it's not trash. It's just we added more. So with that being said, you'll get an update on set files, currency set files, and everything for Firestorm Odin V3. So don't worry about that. but we give suggestion on our lot sizing, how we use our lot sizing, how our back testing is, what exactly we did. We have the flex your results section where people literally love the spot, and you will see a ton of people posting about it in here. So right here we have one of our members made $580 in one day, trading only GBP USD. We have another member just recently today at 3:50 this afternoon, all because of the spot. They made $16,000. $16,000 in 6 days. That's outstanding, especially for hands-free with a 90% win rate. Like, that's insane. That's insane. So this is Firestorm Odin for you all that are skeptical about it. I'm not going to stay on this long because the people that want to get set up want to get set up. So we're going to get you set up here. Here is the terminology of Firestorm Odin V2. We will be updating the terminology of Firestorm Odin V3, and we will leave this here so you'll be able to reference whichever one you want to. We also have an equity protector in here and a step-by-step on how to set up your equity protector. So don't worry, there is a step-by-step video on how to set it up. We also have how to log into your VPS. So she teaches you how to log into your VPS. She teaches you how to do it all on a Windows. So don't feel so intimidated when you get a VPS, because this is exactly where you will come to, and you will get step-by-step training on how to set up your VPS from not only us, but also from forexvps.com or .net if you need their help. We also have a risk management tab. Then we have our customer support tab. Then we have our Q&A section. So as time goes on and we get very popular questions, we take those questions and we turn them into a Q&A in this tab. So you'll be able to kind of go through here and be like, is the question already there? And what is the answer? And there is everything you will need. So we also have something that our lead developer made, and it's an auto stop loss. This is when you're a little more advanced, you can use this. I just wanted to just go over this briefly so you can see that she created this, and it is super helpful for many people that really want that stop loss to be like set in place with Firestorm Odin V2. Firestorm Odin V3 does have that, so you don't necessarily need this, but you can definitely still use it as like a backup for yourself. So with that being said, let's go set up Firestorm Odin. Now that you got a tour through the Discord and that's what it's like, let's go set up Firestorm Odin in KOT4X. So you're going to come up here and you're going to ask me, where do I download KOT4X? I am a complete beginner. Where do I go? And or not KOT4X, I mean Metatrader 4. I don't know if I said that or not. Sorry, it's getting late here, and I wanted to make this video as fast as I could. And I should probably slow down just a little bit. So, Metatrader 4, you're going to come to your broker, whether you use Osprey FX, whether you use KOT4X, Hugo's Way, Prosperity, whatever broker you use, it doesn't matter where you go, honestly, as long as you download Metatrader 4. Do not download Metatrader 4 from the Metatrader 4 website, or you will get Metatrader 5. Let me repeat that again. Do not download Metatrader 4 from the Metatrader 4 website. You want to download Metatrader 4 from a broker, because Metatrader 4 does not give the actual Metatrader 4 on their website. They'll give you Metatrader 5, which is their newest update. And it's always been like that for as long as we've, like any trader that you ask, there's always Metatrader 4, Metatrader 5. That's just how it works. And you always just go to your broker to download Metatrader 4. So if you need to download it for your Mac, it's right here. And you just click download. It'll download right to your computer. You download it for Windows, you download it right to your computer, and it shows up right here. Same with Prosperity. or I mean, Prosperity. I'm sorry. That's a different broker. Osprey. Osprey's the same way. If you like to use other brokers like Oanda or Forex.com, you definitely can go download Metatrader 4 from there as well. So now that we got that out of the way, where you can actually get Metatrader 4 from, you could do the same thing here at Osprey FX, download for Windows, download for Mac. They have it all there for you. So when you download it, like right here, we are going to minimize this. And we are gonna double click here on Osprey. We're gonna use Osprey tonight. I use KOT4X in my other video. It's the same exact thing, literally identical. So as you open Metatrader 4, you're going to see there is going to be open a new account. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to open up a demo. I know a lot of people, if you're an experienced trader, you're going to sit here and laugh about it and be like, huh, not doing a demo. I want to go right to a live. And other people that are smart about it know that you always test and demo for at least a week or two before you hit a live account with any trading bot, expert advisor. So with that being said, I am going to make the strict rule of I always demo anything that's brand new to me first, so I know it's working correctly on my end before I ever risk any of my real money. So I'm not going to put $20,000 to $40,000 into a trading account and just hook this brand new bot up that I have no idea about to it and just be like, hope for the best. No, I'm going to go open up a demo account. I'm going to use the real markets because a lot of people think a demo account is different from the live markets when it's identical. It's just one's play money and the other one's the real thing. But the market is the same exact thing. So if you see it profiting in your demo, that doesn't mean it's not going to profit in your live. It's just it profited in your demo. When you switch it to your live, if you set it up the same exact way, it's going to do its own thing. So we got that out of the way. You're going to click over here and just open up a demo account. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just click open demo and you'll click next and fill out everything. If your broker is not here in this list, you're going to click add broker and you're going to type in like KOT. And it's going to bring up KOT4X. Oh, hold on. KOT LTD. I think it's LTD. Theirs is a little bit more. Let's just do FTMO because that's the easiest one. There's FTMO. FTMO is a prop firm. We're going to go over prop firms here in a second, so don't worry. But if you're looking for, let's say you want to get into your FTMO account, this is just exactly what you would do. You would click add new broker and do your thing, like funded trading plus. They're the same way. Just add in funded trading plus and their information will come up. So with that being said, there's FTMO there, but right now we're just going to open up a basic demo account. And we're going to open up a new one. And we are waiting for this to move on over. And here you go. We're going to click agree to terms. Okay. There's your live account. There's your, or not your live, your demo account. Sorry. If you have a live account and you open it that way as well, same concept. They'll give you your login details. You'll want to screenshot this or keep this. But if you type in the correct email, you will get an email of it as well. And it will tell you a new Metatrader 4 demo account has been created. Here's your login details and it will all be there. So you don't really necessarily need to save it. But if you sent it to the wrong email and had a mess up, that's just, it would be safe to just screenshot this and keep it. We're going to press finish here. We're going to delete all the other charts. And the reason why we're going to delete all the other charts is because we want to just work on one chart at the moment. Yes, you can use Firestorm Odin on multiple different currencies. Multiple different currencies. All the major currencies you can use Firestorm Odin on. You could also use it on NOS 100. You could also use it on gold. You can use it on US 30. A lot of people have found success with US 30. Others, they just didn't test it out. We personally don't have set files on it exactly yet. That does not mean it's not coming in the future. We are literally testing out so many set files, but we don't give them to our members until we know that they're working properly and they are hands-free enough and they are reliable enough. We don't just like send set files out there. That's not what we do. We want to make sure that you have the best quality set files, which is why the set files that are there are the best set files. It's the set files that woman in our Discord community that made $16,000 in 6 days. She used that same set file that we have in there. So now let's get Firestorm Odin V5 set up. What you're going to do is you're going to open data folder twice. Twice. You see my fingers? Twice. We're going to open it twice. And the reason why I say that is it's going to be super easy for you to be able to copy and paste this way. So we're going to open it twice. We're going to take the other one. We're going to set it right over here. I know the other one's missing over here. It's only because it's behind the screen. So just minimize it. And there you go. You see both of them right here. Now, remember, you have everything on your desktop. So you just need to go to your desktop on one of them. So right over here, we're going to go to desktop. We're going to take Firestorm Scalper V3 this time. We're going to right click. Because I have a newer Windows, you're going to click right click, copy, or Control C. And you're going to come over to this window and you're going to click MQL4. MQL4 is where you're going to initially need to start. Then you're going to go to experts because this is where Firestorm Odin V3 or Firestorm Odin V2 needs to be set up. So you're going to right click, you're going to click paste, which is right down here for me. And as you can see, boom, there is Firestorm Odin in there for me. And then for the libraries, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to press back. I'm going to click on libraries because remember, we have to put that DLL in the system. So right here, we're going to right click. We are going to right click and copy. We're going to come over here. We're going to right click and we are going to paste. And there you go. Now, sometimes people download the DLL multiple times. And when you're clicking the button multiple times, sometimes in this little writing, it will have like a parentheses and it will have like a 2 or a 1. You just want to go into the renaming part of it and just delete the little 2 or the 1 with the parentheses because the DLL actually will not trigger and fire if you have multiples of them downloaded. So only make sure you download one and make sure it's spelt exactly like this and you'll be good to go. I just want to mention that so we can get out of any potential errors. Now, a set file. I know this is Firestorm Odin V2. Don't come after me for it. It's just an example. We are going to come back here. We're going to go to presets. And we are going to go to copy. You're going to come over here and you're going to go paste. Now, you don't have to put the settings in here, to be honest, because later on you will see you'll just be able to easily load them. So you don't have to take the time to do all that. You just got to make sure the expert is in the experts folder, which is the bot, and the DLL is in the libraries folder. Once that's done, you click X and X. Boom, you just installed your new bot. Congratulations. Wasn't that difficult. I know I was talking a lot, but it's to help you understand little aspects that some of you overthink on, and then others, I know you got this, but everybody starts at a different stage, and some people need more help than others, and there's completely nothing wrong with that. I just want to make sure I hit all the bases in this video, and you feel comfortable knowing that you can definitely set this up. And even if you have to watch this a couple times, it's no problem. Don't be hard on yourself. Come on. We all been there. I mean, y'all went through kindergarten once, didn't you? We've all learned something new. And it's taken us just a little bit to understand it. Some it'll take them 15, 20 minutes. Others it might take an hour. Another person might take a day. It's okay. So now that that's out of the way, we are going to take our chart right here because we are on Euro USD. And if you do not have Euro USD up, you're just going to come over here and you're going to click on Euro USD. That's it. You're just going to click on that and it's going to show up right here. You're going to switch it to the 1 hour chart. So right up here, it says 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. You're just going to go right to the 1 hour. And when you click on the 1 hour, that is what Firestorm Odin runs best on. So let me see if I can move this around just a little bit. And we are going to right click. I'm going to turn off my camera for just a split second because I want you to be able to see this up this corner here. And I don't know if the camera will actually move. So I'm just going to turn it off for a split second. And we are going to right click here. Or actually, sorry, we're going to go back to Discord here and we are going to grab our license key. So our license key is right here. And we're going to right click and we are going to copy. Now that we have that copied, we're going to go click on it, attach to chart. We are going to allow DLL, allow live trading, allow. And we're going to come over here and we're going to click, right click and paste. And there is, oh, make sure you get that time out of there. If that timestamp comes up, please just delete the timestamp that came up. See? This is just like little future errors that I'm helping you mitigate and get out of here and get on the right track. And they're nothing crazy. Don't let it overwhelm you. Seriously. I know some people are like, it's not that simple. It really is. Just take a deep breath, get your favorite drink, grab something to eat, take a breather, and just follow this video and pause it when you need to. Now, Firestorm Odin, like I said, got a pretty cool update. So we did organize things a little bit more. We did have a martingale feature added. And you will see this is how, these are the 3 methods you can trade with Firestorm Odin. And here is all the little details, and we will have the terminology update. And when you get in to our training, you will see all the step-by-step details of all of it. So this is Firestorm Odin V3, and that's it. So what you're going to do is when you have a set file, you see how it came up right here in the presets? Well, you can also go to your desktop and upload the same preset from there. And when you upload that same exact preset, you're just going to click open. Now this is V2. It's not going to upload like it should because V2 is different from V1 or V3 because it's different setup. So I'm just going to click cancel here, but if your set file was already downloaded on your computer from the Discord that we were just talking about, you would just click open at this point. Now you're going to click, like I said, you're going to make sure you have the DLL, the allow imports, everything, allow live trading. and you're going to make sure you have your license key in there. You're also going to make sure you have live trading on, auto trading on. So click OK. And as you can see, Firestorm Odin V3 up here. Follow my mouse. It has a little sad face up in this corner, top right corner. You want to make sure it's having a smiley face. If it has a sad face, that means Firestorm Odin is not running. You want it to have a smiley face. In order to do that, you're just going to click turn on auto trading. That's it. See? Now it has a smiley face. Your license key is working. Your DLL is working. Everything's working perfectly. And know what you do here? You set it up and you let it run. That's it. Now, we have a lot of members that understand the power of news and how volatile it can be. News is stressful to some people sometimes, and we are going to talk about Forex Factory.com. And forexfactory.com is going to give you all the news. As you can see, literally when you log on, it has a bunch of yellow folders or red folders or orange folders. Don't let that intimidate you because I'm about to tell you how simple it is with this bot. Now you can let Firestorm Odin actually run through all of this. So now that you've successfully uploaded your bot and everything's good, we are going to go over just a little mini training for you. And we are going to talk about what prop firms are, and we're going to talk about news and brokers. And just basically try and make this as quick as we can without overwhelming you. But honestly, I'm not afraid of long videos. I like it because I feel like all the information is just being poured out there. So I'm making this video being completely transparent with you guys. So let me turn my camera back on so you can see me. Hello again. And we are going to talk about news. Now, Firestorm Odin can run through news. I'm going to repeat that again because a lot of people are like, you never said that. Yes, it can run through news. Do I let it run through news all the time? No. I don't let it run through NFP. I don't like it to run through that. It's super volatile. Not that it even trades at the open of NFP because it doesn't. It really doesn't trade at NFP at all. It will only trade at NFP if it finds a really, really, really good trade. And I've noticed it makes some super awesome entries. But for my safety of my account and personally for my just to make me feel better, I turn it off. So also I turn it off during any major red folder news. So if I see a day that's full of red folder news, I will turn off Odin. I will not run Odin if I see these little red folder news right here. If you look at my mouse on the screen, I am showing right here. There's this red folder. If you see all these folders red, just please turn it off. Please turn it off. It's going to be a very volatile day and everything is going to be not what the market's really used to. And you can literally look weeks ahead. So I don't want you to think, oh, I have to come on here every single day and do this. Literally, you can look weeks ahead at the news and see how volatile it's going to be on specific days. You can set alarms for yourself to turn it on and off or not run it that night. But honestly, it's actually looking really good. You could just let it run during this week because it's just like red folder here, red folder there. It's not like the beginning of the month. So the beginning of the month, to those that know how that works, we had a very volatile day recently. Where was it? So quickly to go over, yellow folder news means low impact. Orange folder news means medium impact. Red folder news means high impact. High impact are the ones that make the market just make these massive moves that are super, super uncalled for and volatile. And unless you know how trading works, I suggest not running a bot in it until you understand the fundamentals and technicals of trading, which we have the Firestorm indicators that go over many aspects of that and step-by-step training and teaches you how to manually trade. So if you're running the bot here and you're making money and you're like, hey, I want to learn how to trade, you can go get the Firestorm indicators. Those indicators have anywhere from a 78% to 96% accuracy. I'm not even joking. When you look at those indicators, there's a accuracy meter at the top of our indicators, and it tells you our accuracy of how our indicators work. And we give you the stop loss, take profit, 1 and 2, and the entry, and everything's laid out with you for step-by-step training, whether in your binary options or traditional Forex trading, or you do NAS 100 and US 30 indices type trading. We have training on it. So that's just a quick, if you want to learn how to manually trade and learn more about the news, that's where you would necessarily go and learn how to manually trade. We're just going to briefly go over it because, like right here, this is a good example. This is Friday, June 6th. I'm pretty sure this is the first Friday. Yep, this is the first Friday of the month. First Friday of the month, what do? Well, usually the people that are really good at trading, trade. People that are not good at trading or don't know much about the market do not trade because the market just psychs you out. So what do you do when you have an expert advisor? You turn it off unless you're manually watching it and you know what you're doing. But when you are new, you just turn it off. Do you want to be out a little bit of money or have a loss day, or do you want to be in the profit? There's your two. Because some people are like, but I want to leave it on to make money. What if I miss out? Well, what if it hits your equity protector or your stop loss? What do you go do then? You're going to be out money. So just listen. I have done this for years, and I'm just going to tell you, just turn it off. It doesn't hurt to come on here and literally go to Metatrader 4 and just turn the auto trading button off. I don't know why it's doing this. It's probably because I stayed off of it. But up here, there's that auto trading button that we turned on. Just turn it off and it'll stop trading. And then in the morning, the auto trading button, you can go turn it back on, or after that session's over, you can go turn it back on and there's no problem. So like this, 5 a.m., you're good to run the bot. For example, 8 o'clock comes around, I would turn the bot off instantly because 8:30 news is about to drop and I don't want to be involved in it. I'm not going to be involved in it until about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, I will turn back on the bot and let it run because look at the free sailing you got going on here. You got all low impact news. It's like back to normal. But right here, you don't want to run the bot in that, and don't risk a couple hours out of your day to feel like you're missing out on something. Just skip it. It's not worth it. So now we got news out of the way. You would go to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com is where I get all my news. Literally just come on here. You don't even have to be involved in news. Just got to look at the colors of the folders. That's really it. And look at the times. Make sure it's in your time zone and it matches up perfectly for you. Now, a lot of people ask me, what is a prop firm? I don't have money. I don't have $1,000. I don't have thousands of dollars to invest. I don't have $10,000 to put into my account. How can I make money and be able to make it so I'm not starting out with $100 account? Because Odin actually can run on $100 account. It does amazing running on $100 account. You can run it on that, but don't expect to be making $500 a day off of $100. You can expect to be making $3, $4, $5 a day off of $100 account, which if you know the percentage, that's like 3%, 5%, 1%, sometimes even 10%. So there's that for you. You could just start with a small account and slowly grow it. If you're in the long haul game and you like doing that, awesome. Now, if you're somebody that wants to move a little bit quicker, you don't want to be waiting around for that. You want to be like that girl that made $16,000 in 6 days because she didn't have $200,000 in an account. But what she did do is she got a prop firm. So a prop firm is just a proprietary trading firm, and that is going to allow you to be able to leverage their money. So you're going to pay them a small fee. You're going to pass a challenge for them. What they're going to say is, you have to make $10,000 in 8 days or 9 days, or your minimum trading days have to be 10 days, and you have 30 days to make $10,000. Well, how would you make $10,000 in 30 days? Well, you would get Firestorm Odin or Firestorm Scalper V5 or the indicators. And you would either manually trade with the indicators or use Firestorm Scalper V5 or Firestorm Odin to pass your challenge, like that girl did. She made $16,000 in 6 days. Game changer for her 200K account. She paid $989 or $9.99 for that $200,000 account. Now, if it's $1,000 or $100,000 account, I think you pay anywhere from $499 all the way up to $689. If it's a 50K account, I'm pretty sure it's like the $300 ballpark. If it's a 10K account, so you can go all the way down to 5K. And 5K, I think, starts out with like $150. You pay for that and you pass their challenge, and then you get paid out every other week, or you get paid out monthly on your profits. So they are really great to use. You can use a proprietary firm like FTMO. They're super, super well known. If you go and watch this video here, it explains everything about a prop firm, what they do here. They have a YouTube channel on everything to do with FTMO, so you kind of get an understanding of how prop firms work. And they also have their pricing of it all. So like I said, this is in pound right now, but it's over $1,000 or £1,000. And you would have to hit a profit target of $20,000, and then you would pass the phase 2 evaluation, and that would be another $10,000 you would have to make with the bot running on it. And then you would get a refund on your $1,000 when you pass. If you pass the challenge, you'll get a refund on your $1,000, and then you'll get paid out monthly on your profits. You just got to make sure you stay in their guideline. You can't have a daily loss of over $10,000, which with our set files, we teach you how to risk very low on your account. So you're not hitting this $10,000. Can't guarantee that for you, because if you don't follow directions, it's not my fault. I'm trying to make it so you can set this up. We have more training videos on basically what to do with the bot, how to use the bot. We have the terminology. We can't do it all for you. We have to let you do things on your own, because that would be giving like crazy financial advice. We are personally just telling you exactly how we do it. And if you want to do it like us, this is what we do. So remember that this is not me telling you that's what you have to do. You have to sign up with FTMO. You have to sign up with Forex VPS. No, you don't have to sign up with any of them. This is just, if you want to do it exactly like I do it, this is what you want to do. Now, there's Funded Trading Plus. I love this broker. They're amazing as well. They are a prop firm, and they are a one-phase prop firm. So they have the 2-phase, where you pass one phase at $20,000 and the next phase at $10,000. They have great customer support. Or they have single phase, where you just pass one phase and you get your live account, and you can make your first withdrawal within 3 days. So they are really great. They have a Discord. FTMO has a Discord as well, and they have a whole Q&A section. They run with their partner broker, which is 8cap, which is a really good broker as well. So if you're looking for a broker outside of KOT Forex or Osprey, 8cap is also really good. Another really well-known, and people really love this broker, or this prop firm, I should say, is the Funded Trader. The Funded Trader is the same way as FTMO. It's a 2 challenge, where basically you have the 2 phases. You have phase 1 and phase 2. And if you are using the EA on the funded trader. You only want to pick the Royal Challenge. Do not pick Standard, do not pick Rapid, do not pick Manage Our Capital or anything like that. You are going to pick only the Royal Challenge because, as you can see right here, it says expert advisors, and you can use the expert advisors on that Royal Challenge. So all the other ones, if you decide to put an expert advisor on it, they will tell you, nope, you violated our terms, can't do this. They have a specific challenge set for expert advisors, which is a automated trading bot. So there is their Trustpilot reviews coming up. They have very, very great reviews. They explain everything thoroughly to you. So like I said, if you just want to get more information on it, definitely head over to YouTube, look up FTMO or Funded Trading Plus or the Funded Trader. I can't sit here and explain every single little system to you, but I can tell you that these are the 3 prop firms that our members love to use, and they've come to us saying like they're amazing. And that girl that you saw that made $16,000, she made $16,000, and what she did was she used the Funded Trading Plus as well. So as you can see right here, Funded Trading Plus, and that is what she used. And this is our lead developer just talking about how amazing everyone's doing. And she uses, oh no, she didn't use Funded Trading Plus. She uses the Funded Trader, and she used a rapid challenge as well. So that is what she did. And she went over here and just chose the Royal Challenge and got the 200K plan, which is $939, and you get a profit split of 80%, and as you're with them, it will give you a profit split of 90%. So that is how you can leverage a prop firm. They will automatically email you your information. You will just come up here into, I don't know what this is doing right now. We're just going to close this terminal. I have no idea why it's acting like this, but we are going to reopen it. And this is why you always want a VPS, because when things like this happen, VPSs always have a very high uptime compared to your traditional computer. Whether you have a lot of storage or pictures or stuff on it, you just want it to be always constantly running. So when you get your details from, let's say, Funded Trader or FTMO, you're going to click log into a trade account, and you're just going to input all the information right here and log in. That's it. And there you go. You'll be able to log in. You'll be able to do what you need to do. If these 2 windows are missing, you just saw me delete them. I deleted them on purpose just so you knew that if you come up to the view button up here, you can literally just bring back the navigator window, and you can bring back the market watch window. And if you want to use NOS 100 and it's not on here, or gold, you're going to right click, and you're going to go to symbols. And when you go to symbols, it's just going to ask you what you're looking for, and you're just going to put gold, or you're going to put NOS 100, and that's where it's going to come up. So right now it's being kind of slow right now. I'm going to give my computer a break because this is most likely because of it being a tablet. But that's why you always want a VPS, because the VPS won't ever run into the problems that your personal computer trying to stay on so much will run into. So when you have a personal computer, you can't leave it running 24/7. It will crash, it will turn off, it will do something, and know what that does? That turns off the bot. Once your computer turns off, it turns off. So that's why you want a VPS. The VPS will allow your bot to stay running 24/7, because these VPSs have, it's like a virtual computer that runs 24/7. You don't have to worry about it shutting off. You don't got to worry about anything. So you would download all these things that I just taught you in this video on your computer, or on your computer or you could download them onto your VPS. Whatever you choose, I'm just telling you exactly what I do. And I'm going to leave you with that. This is an amazing opportunity. This spot is amazing. Take your time and go through this video a couple times if you need to. This is just exactly what I do. And I just wanted to give you that little heads up. Also, one more thing I want to go over before I let you go here. Firestorm Odin, whether you do Firestorm Odin or Firestorm Scalper V5, when you're copying and pasting the expert advisor or the DLL file, you need to copy and paste with Command C or Command P. You cannot use the right click function on your iMac. You have to use Command C or Command P using your keyboard. So that's the only way it's going to copy and paste like I was showing in this video. Now, when you're on Windows, you can do the Control C or Control P, or you can do right click copy and paste. It works both ways that way. But with MacBook, I noticed it's very tedious, and that's the only difference is literally you have to do Command C or Command P. So I just want to make that known because that's a very popular question I get. And that's about it. I'm super excited to have you guys a part of Firestorm. If you're watching this and you're new and you want to join Firestorm, we welcome you with open arms. We have an amazing community here. We have the Discord community. We're opening up a general chat. We're going to be doing so many new exciting updates, and there's so much more to come. So talk to you soon. Thank you for listening on this really long video, but I just wanted to get you all that information, and see you in the next one.